Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I know it looks like I'm still without power, but that's not the case. If you look up here, my TV's on. The power came on today, Friday, around 2 p.m. And they had predicted, they sent me a notification that they weren't going to get it done until 6 o'clock, which it's not even 6 o'clock right now, but I've had power since 2. And I've already mopped the back porch and got into the ice box and taken out the refrigerator in the ice box part of it and took out the food that was left out for 4 hours. It's actually has been left out for 24 hours, one day and 12 hours actually, because from Wednesday at 7 o'clock they said after 4 hours, if in doubt, throw it out. And so I waited until today and I threw out. And I didn't realize it until last night. I got to thinking about it. And that includes your condiments, because I looked in there and anything in there that had refrigerate after opening it, I had to throw it away. So that was ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, Miracle Whip, barbecue sauce, soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, all that stuff like that had refrigerate. I went ahead and pitched it. So my icebox is pretty empty now. The frozen food held up pretty good. I tested it once every day. I'd open the refrigerator up and open the freezer part and touch something in there, and it was still pretty solid. So I didn't do anything with that. I figured that'll be okay. It was to the point of the way your frozen food is when you go grocery shopping. If you live 30 miles away and by the time you get it home, that's the texture that it was. And you know, when you bring food home from the grocery store like that, you just go ahead and put it back in your freezer anyway. So I left all that. So I didn't lose any of my frozen stuff, only my perishable stuff. There was some dog food in there for the girls that I had to throw out because I had it over in the ice box part where because I feed them that every day, twice a day. And that got thrown away. And I threw away some chilies and some tomato sauce. I threw away a little container of that Greek casserole that I had set out Tuesday to thaw out to have for Wednesday. And then the tornado come and I had to throw that out because it had been in there. So I really, all in all, I didn't lose as much as I thought I was going to. If it had went past 7 o'clock tonight, everything in my freezers would have been thrown out. It's just now that I'm going to have to replace my ketchup and mustard and soy sauce and Worcestershire sauce and barbecue sauce and all that. But what I've decided I'm going to do, I'm only going to replace it as I come across a recipe that I'm going to make. And when I come across a recipe that calls for a particular item, I'll buy it then. That way I don't have a bunch of stuff in there. I ended up throwing out that whole bottle of lime juice that I bought because I had opened it and used it to make a key lime pie. And that was all I used it for, was to make the key lime pie. I was planning on making some limeade out of it later on. I was going to try to find a recipe and make some limeade to drink, but that didn't happen, so that got put in the garbage as well. So that's the update. I do have power. Thank you guys for checking in on me and all your prayers. I've been praying a lot too. That's pretty much all I could do here in the dark at night, was sit in the chair where I'm at right now and look at the ceiling and just thank God for bringing me through the storms and protecting me and the girls and my family, and praising Him and thanking Him for everything in my life, because that's all I could do. It was dark. I lighted candles. I burned my little tea lights. I pretty much used up every single tea light in the house, burning them all. So I don't have any tea lights left. I don't have any candles. I'm planning on tomorrow going to Dollar Tree and buying some more flashlights and batteries and candles from there to keep just in case. So thank you guys for being here. I'm going to get off, get this video posted, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Remember, your life is short. You know that now. That's true. So make it the absolutely best that you can. And y'all come back and see us anytime. Thanks for this one. Bye.